The singularity of Chinese culture manifests in ways that can be considered peculiar when compared to other places in the world. Within Chinese territory, the way people relate to and deal with institutions such as marriage is quite distinct from what we are accustomed to seeing. For example, there's a bride market, a particular perception about the appropriate age for marriage, considering women at the age of 27 as late for such a commitment, along with an atypical divorce process. Curiosity about these practices may grow, and as you continue reading this text, you'll discover what makes these issues so fascinating. Unlike other countries, such as Brazil, where divorce is usually resolved through an agreement between the couple and the signing of documents, China takes a much more complex approach. There, a couple wishing to separate needs to undergo a meticulous test to determine whether they are qualified for divorce or not. This measure reflects the government's concern about the birth rate, as a significant portion of the population is already aged, and also an attempt to curb the rising divorce rate. In order to prevent convenience marriages, the government has devised a series of exams to assess the state of the relationship. The evaluation process consists of a multiple-choice exam with 15 comprehensive and varied questions. Among them are inquiries about relationship details, significant dates, personal information about the spouse's parents, intimate aspects of the relationship, and family responsibilities. The spouses must answer fewer than 60% of the questions correctly to qualify for divorce. Otherwise, they are encouraged to try to reconcile the relationship. The exam includes statements to accept or refuse, short answers, true or false, among other types of questions. In the end, a text serves as reflection for the couple regarding the implications and challenges associated with the decision to divorce. This unique practice highlights how marriage and divorce are viewed in China and offers an interesting perspective on cultural and social values that differ considerably from the rest of the world. Since 2017, several cities have been using specific tests with the aim of reducing the divorce rate. These examinations, endorsed by the government, are seen by some judges as useful tools to identify and address challenges within a marriage. After a peaceful reflection, partners have the opportunity to engage in dialogue and possibly redefine the course of their relationship. In another context, in China, interior design has been taken to a completely new level. Restrooms-themed restaurants have become an international trend, attracting not only locals, but also tourists fascinated by the experience of dining in an environment that resembles a restroom. Elements like toilets replacing chairs and tables shaped like sinks add authenticity to the experience. Even the menu and food presentation evoke this theme, something that can be found in Hong Kong and Taiwan. Some may find it repugnant, but the originality demonstrates that imagination can be a source of profit. China is also home to hospital and prison-themed restaurants, reflecting a wide range of entertainment options. The diversity of Chinese cuisine also extends to the ancient proverb, "Eating everything that moves," a practice that originated during turbulent periods in Chinese history. This has led to the use of an eclectic variety of ingredients, from insects to other animals and plants, which are now considered delicacies. Furthermore, Chinese culture has unique birthday traditions. Celebrations are based on the lunar calendar, and due to the absence of the concept of zero in age counting, children are considered 1 year old at birth. South Korea also shares this cultural practice. In Chinese culture, celebrating birthdays is not as common as in Brazil. The first celebration of a child's life in China takes place when they turn 2 years old. On this occasion, it's interesting to note that relatives seek to predict the child's future career, and the main dish is not a traditional cake, but rather a symbolic type of noodle called longevity noodles. Unlike the annual celebrations we are accustomed to, in China, subsequent birthday parties are guided by the Chinese calendar, which represents a significant difference compared to the Gregorian calendar. Therefore, if invited to a Chinese celebration, it's a rare opportunity and shouldn't be missed. As for relationships in China, the situation is quite specific. The priority given to education and professional careers by young people results in a lesser focus on romantic relationships until the completion of higher education. This strict educational culture poses challenges in finding a partner after a certain age, leading to the emergence of what is known as the marriage market. In this market, parents gather in squares, mainly in Shanghai, carrying their children's resumes, hoping to find a suitable partner for them. It's common to find more parents seeking men for their daughters, due to the cultural pressure on single women over the age of 27. In this scenario, parents act as intermediaries, facilitating the meeting between future partners. Conversations between parents can lead to the meeting of the children, and from there, the relationship develops according to the couple's desires. It's important to emphasize that, in China, dating is viewed as a serious stage, often with marriage already in mind. Another peculiarity of the marriage market is the interest in wealthy foreigners as potential partners. This can be seen as a symbol of prestige for some Chinese families. In this environment of meeting and negotiation, the play of interests, mainly on the part of parents, becomes evident and reflects a complex aspect of Chinese culture. In search of romantic compatibility in China, family values dictate the importance of finding a partner with equivalent financial situation and lifestyle. These elements are seen as pillars for a prosperous and lasting relationship. For unmarried women above the age of 30, there are certain workplace incentives. During the Chinese New Year, celebrated on February 5th, many take advantage of the holiday for family reunions. However, for Chinese women who are 30 years or older and still unmarried, the government grants additional privileges, such as an extra 8 days off and the option to leave work earlier during the year. This incentive, called dating leave, aims to encourage marriage, seeking to maintain demographic balance. In China, if a woman remains single after the age of 27, she is commonly viewed with critical eyes, making it more challenging to find a spouse. The dating dynamics in China are similar to neighboring countries like Japan and South Korea, with a conservative and marriage-focused approach. Initial physical contact is limited, and expectations revolve around traditional values, such as the partner carrying the woman's bags. Relationships are documented with photographs, capturing every moment. However, if the meeting takes place at tourist spots or bars, this traditional behavior might not be observed, as these places tend to attract a less conventional audience. There are numerous nuances in Chinese culture worth exploring. Did you relate to any of these particularities, or learn something new about love life in China? I look forward to your comments, and don't forget to come back for the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Strong hug.